CS3600, acquiring a 3D model for orthodontics. Welcome to CS3600, acquiring a 3D model for orthodontics. This recorded class is designed for clinical team members and provides instruction on acquiring a 3D model. You can export this model to the CS Model software. Scanning teeth on the upper jaw. In the acquisition software, we will scan an upper jaw, a lower jaw, and a buccal bite registration. First, access the CS3600 acquisition interface by clicking the CS3600 icon in the imaging software. Next, select Orthodontics in the Select Acquisition Type window. You are now ready to start the acquisition. Dry the teeth thoroughly before starting an acquisition. You can begin by scanning either the upper or lower jaw. We will be scanning the upper jaw first, so select Upper Jaw. Start by placing the scanner in the patient's mouth. Hold the CS3600 at a 90-degree angle to the occlusal surface of the teeth. Rest the tip on the tooth's surface to steady the CS3600. Live video is displayed on the video preview screen, and the acquisition begins. Images are automatically acquired and transferred to the 3D model display screen. Continue capturing images of the surrounding teeth to complete the 3D model. Try to capture several millimeters of soft tissue around the buccal and lingual surfaces, as well as the palate. Re-dry the teeth as appropriate throughout the acquisition process. During the acquisition, some areas on the 3D model may show a yellow highlight. Rescan those areas until the yellow color disappears. Failure to do this will result in an incomplete model. Minor yellow highlighting is permissible in the interproximal areas. It will not result in an incomplete final 3D model. If holes are displayed in the scanned image, rescan the area until the holes are filled. Holes are highlighted by a green color. Note that this feature is not available in high-resolution mode. A green line with a red arrow indicates a weak connection along buccal, lingual, and occlusal surfaces. This could result in an image stitching error, especially on the incisors. Follow the path of the arrows with the scanner to capture the missing information. Continue scanning the area until the arrows disappear. Scanning teeth on the upper jaw. Once the upper jaw has been scanned, the lower jaw needs to be scanned. To begin, select the lower jaw icon. Then scan the lower jaw in the same manner as the upper jaw. Try to capture several millimeters of soft tissue around the buccal and lingual surfaces. Re-dry the teeth as appropriate throughout the acquisition process. When you are satisfied with a 3D model, continue with the buccal bite registration acquisition. Acquiring the buccal bite registration. If you acquire images of teeth from both the upper and lower jaw, you must also acquire the buccal bite registration. Before proceeding to the buccal bite image, ensure that there are no holes or missing data on the buccal surfaces of the upper or lower arch. Select the buccal bite icon. Have the patient bite down and position the scanner at a 90-degree angle to the buccal surface of the teeth. Align the point where the upper and lower teeth meet in the middle of the video preview screen. Move the CS3600 slightly up and down to trigger the bite registration acquisition. If you have enabled the Capture Beep option in the Scanner Preferences window, a single beep indicates a successful capture. Each successful buccal bite image is indicated at the bottom of the screen by a dot. A successful bite image includes both the upper and lower arch. To increase accuracy of the bite, you can take more buccal bite images. You will need to acquire a minimum of 4 buccal bite images for a full arch. Once the bite has been registered, you can rotate and zoom the view to ensure that the bite is accurate. Select a dot to show the bite for that capture. Select a dot and delete it if the bite is mismatched, and then follow the scanning procedure to recapture the buccal bite image. If you have selected the Enable Multiple Bite Capture option in the Scanning Preferences window, you can capture 2 additional bites, each with up to 6 bite images. For example, you might want to capture a second bite with a wax block for sleep apnea cases, or you might want a third bite containing an appliance where you have adjusted the bite. When you have finished acquiring the buccal bite registration, proceed to the Orthodontic Scan Check step. Click Next. Orthodontic Scan Check. The Orthodontic Scan Check step enables you to verify that all tooth surfaces are scanned correctly and to ensure that sufficient soft tissue has been acquired. This option on the Preference tab can be disabled once you are familiar with the procedure. Examine the model to ensure that all tooth surfaces and enough soft tissue have been acquired. If you find holes in the image or if the image is missing information, click and rescan the areas that are missing data. When you have finished verifying that the model is complete, proceed to the check step. Click Next. Check. The check step enables you to further process the 3D image to obtain the highest accuracy. If you find holes in the image, click back and rescan the teeth that are missing data. Click the Quadrant Snapshot icon to open the Quadrant Snapshot window, which displays multiple views of the model. Click the Measurement icon to take a measurement between selected points on the 3D model. If you have selected the Enable Multiple Byte Capture option on the Scanning Preferences window and captured additional bytes, click the Additional Byte icon to view additional byte images. Click Done. The Preparation Check window is displayed. When performing the preparation check, you must examine the model for each of the following. Are the holes filled? Are jagged boundaries removed? Is irregular soft tissue removed? If you are satisfied with the 3D model, click Check All, and then click OK to export the 3D model to the imaging software. To view your 3D models, use the CS Mesh Viewer that was installed on your desktop. For instructions on using the Mesh Viewer, click the Help button in the CS Mesh Viewer. This concludes the CS3600 Acquiring a 3D Model for Orthodontics class. You should now be able to capture a full arch using the CS3600 and refine and export the image to the imaging software. If you have any comments or questions about this content, contact us and reference the content code located in the lower right corner of this slide.